Back at it again with another video, this time from Slammed Ham. Let's take a look. Let's see if this one gets you creepy. Probably going to do this as the last one from our scary series. Podcast is coming out soon. Got a lot of editing to do. But let me know what you guys want to see on more video reviews of the side. Let's get this going.
In late 2014, Casey Sanders was heading out to the tree stand where he regularly went bow hunting when he had a bizarre encounter. He was shocked to discover a man standing in the creek completely naked.
So you hung around for the naked dude. Maybe he's skinny dipping.
Without getting too close to the man, he begins questioning him.
Are you alone?
Why? What are you going to do to him, Casey?
If I see somebody else, this will not be good.
The man claims that he was at an EDM
He's not into three ways.
festival, Tomorrow World, when a group of men beat him and robbed him of everything, including his clothes. He says that they then dropped him in the woods,
I didn't know they went so hard at EDM festivals.
an unfamiliar spot. He claimed
Or maybe I did.
to have wandered in the forest for 4 days, sucking water off leaves, before coming across the creek and deciding that it made sense to stay near the water source. Casey Sanders is clearly skeptical of the man's story and disturbed by his appearance in the forest. He repeatedly asks the man if anyone else is with him and warns him not to get too close or make any sudden moves. After several attempts to get more information, the nude man finally provides a phone number. Casey Sanders calls the
Wait, he got his digits? He got the dude's digits. Naked man.
number and arranges for someone to retrieve the man. According to the description of the video, he later walked the man to the nearest street, where someone picked him up. He never found out for sure if the bewildering man had been telling the truth.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky. Like, he's just out there chilling naked. Hell no.
Tuba Sweet Dreams took to the forest on Independence Day in 2017 to light a few fireworks with a friend. As they dig through their bag of pyrotechnics, they're startled by a high-pitched guttural cry. They decide to set aside their fireworks to investigate the noise.
From all the other videos I've seen, it's Yeti.
As they
Sasquatch.
navigate through the trees, they suddenly stop when they spot what appears to be a large white creature. It's difficult to determine if it's
Skinwalker.
an animal or something else. The men quickly run away, lobbing a firework at the terrifying figure.
We get out of here.
He just lobbed a firecracker at it. Here you go. Don't kill us.
Viewers of the video have suggested that the creature was a Sasquatch, or
Yeah.
perhaps just a lost and drugged up human. Whatever the
That
identity
probably makes
of the
more
figure,
sense.
its appearance deep in the darkness of the forest is a terrifying sight to behold.
We should get the hell out of here.
So they committed a felony when they threw a firework at the drunk man.
This frequently viewed and highly controversial video, posted by a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Gregor, begins with a biker strapping a GoPro onto his helmet as he prepares for a ride through the woods. The shot quickly cuts to the middle of the ride as the biker speeds down a woodland path. A moment later, he notices something frightening along the side of the path, a large brown bear.
Yeah, forget that.
Begins pedaling faster in an attempt to escape the terrifying creature. He occasionally glances back and captures footage of the bear following closely behind him. After fleeing for a few minutes, he's stymied by a large
way.
branch crossing the path. He quickly jumps from the bike and runs off the
How convenient.
trail to hide behind a tree. The bear follows, but thankfully is scared off by the sounds of nearby gunshots.
That thing is huge. That looks fake. It almost looks fake, like it was put in there. That bear is huge.
This harrowing encounter is truly terrifying.
That bear lifts and is on... He's on trend or something.
Watch. However, many have doubted its legitimacy. Some have commented that the bear doesn't look entirely real, as if it's been added to the video using CGI. In fact, an investigation into Mr. Gregor's background suggests that he may be a film student. The common consensus is that the footage is fake,
It's fake.
but many still believe that the terrifying encounter is genuine. We may never know for sure if this man really did face off with a deadly woodland creature. YouTube channel NVTV is known for posting videos of creepy encounters that people have had in dark and scary places of the world. The channel specialises in footage of Bigfoots, Sasquatches, Yetis, skunk apes and Yowies. They believe that this video likely captured evidence
I gotta look that up. What the hell is a yowie?
of a Bigfoot. Others who have watched the video believe that the creature is more likely a skinwalker or jinn. The video was shot by several men walking in the woods late at night. In the trees, they spot the creature
First of all, why the hell are we doing that?
and immediately begin filming. The video is dark and all we can see is the glowing reflection of its eyes watching through the leaves.
Are we joking?
Men are clearly frightened as soon as they spot the creature.
Is it Bigfoot on crack?
However, things go from
Looking for a rock.
to worse when they witness the creature's speed. It moves so quickly across the frame that the video has to be slowed down to see it properly. The quality of the video isn't great, but there's clearly something eerie
The
happening
quality of any of these videos is never great.
in the forest. Is it a Bigfoot, jinn, or something else entirely? With only this grainy video to
But I'm not gonna lie, even if I was out there and I saw a crackhead dressed up like that, that'd freak me out.
on, we may never know what these men encountered on that terrifying night. In this video, recorded and posted by YouTuber Danny Simard, a simple walk through the woods becomes something much more sinister. As Danny Simard is taking a leisurely nature walk, he pans his camera around to record the foliage lining the path. Suddenly, we hear him swear as the camera pans down to the ground along the side of the path. There we see the shiny metal of a gun poking through the leaves.
I can't believe we have to edit that out. This is so ridiculous.
The camera moves closer, it becomes apparent that the gun and the ground around it are sprinkled with blood. The way the blood shines suggests that it's still wet.
Murder weapon.
We see Danny Simard quickly absconding from the scene, clearly unnerved by what he's just uncovered. He believes that he may have stumbled on the site of a murder. It isn't clear what he does after making this gruesome discovery, but his decision to get far away from the weapon was probably a wise one. YouTuber Freddy Z was not prepared for the scary encounters that he would face when making an innocent video for his YouTube channel. He and a companion set out into the woods one night looking to capture and document some of the creepy crawly creatures that come out when things get dark. After hunting for a while, the pair hadn't had much luck, so they decide to call it a night. In the video, we see them beginning to document the few insects they did manage to find
Check out this frog.
at night, when they suddenly hear the sound of a nearby branch snapping. The camera
It's a deer.
pans up towards the source of the noise.
Could be R. Kelly or P. Diddy.
The camera's light reveals what appears to be a wolf man peering out from behind a nearby tree.
Come on.
The two boys quickly bolt away from the creature. We hear them discussing what it was they saw, but they're unable to come up with an answer. Did Freddy Z really capture evidence of a werewolf stalking in this forest?
No, it's probably a tweaker out there wearing a mask or something, or one of your buddies set this up.
Meter Addison had apparently been hearing stories about the scary encounters that others had been having near the Umatilla Reservation in the Pacific Northwest United States.
Oregon.
She comments that she's finally getting to hear what everyone else has been talking about. As she and a few men walk near the edge of the forest, a terrifying noise
I've seen this one before. I think it's like a cackle or something.
shatters the silence of the night. The noise sounds like a burst of loud, eerie laughter echoing through
Sounds like a jackal.
trees. The sound comes every few seconds at irregular intervals.
I would still not go back there to investigate. Like, what if it's just some crazy a-hole?
So what could be making such a sound? Commenters have suggested a hyena or coyote, but others insist these animals
There's no hyenas in Oregon unless it escaped from a zoo or from somebody's backyard who had that pet who shouldn't have. But there's no hyenas.
are nothing like the laughter in the video. Other suggestions have ranged from Bigfoot to witches haunting the area near the reservation. Meter Addison and her companions tried to mimic the sound to call out the entity, but received no reply. The forest eventually quiets
Not a very
down,
good mimic.
but the group is still too frightened to go any further into the woodlands to further investigate the evil laughter. In October 2016, James Rankin posted this unsettling clip to his YouTube channel, Dateline 420. When Rankin was walking through the woods near Huntington, New York, he wasn't anticipating any scary encounters. After all, he had hiked these woods numerous times, as he states in the video.
Today on Dateline 420. Chunk chunk.
However, on this day, he found something truly spine-chilling. Attached to numerous trees in a small area of the woods, he spots over 24 missing person posters in plastic sheet protectors. Each poster featured a different person, and the locations where the people went missing spanned the entire United States.
Look at that. These are just the ones that I've gone in close up.
Where's he at?
After investigating the area more closely, Rankin also
I know it's like a
found
campground
dirty
or
blanket
something.
and canned food. Most disturbingly, he
Get a
came across
spam,
what
baby.
appeared to be a cage made out of tree branches.
As if to make a cage, or a shelter, or a lean-to,
Or that could be a sweat lodge.
or a trap.
In the video, Rankin is clearly disturbed by his encounter. He theorizes that the spot he's discovered was a shrine erected by a serial killer to memorialize his victims. He was so disturbed by his discovery that he reported it to local police, who agreed it warranted investigation. They later informed him that the landowner claimed the shrine was set up for a Halloween party, but Rankin is skeptical.
Not bad for a Halloween party. Like, are we serious? Like, that's what we use? Waste of paper.
He believes that the detectives wanted to downplay the find and used the approaching holidays as an excuse to mask the activities of a dangerous predator. I'll throw this one out to you. What do you think? Have you seen this footage before?
Yes,
Could
I
it
have.
really just be a Halloween attraction? Let me know what you
Maybe.
think in the
People are
comment
weird.
section below.
All right, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. Also, let me know what you want to see. I can review anything. I don't care. But make sure you stick around for that podcast coming out on the 1st. We're going to have a bunch of topics to talk about. We'll talk about some of this, and have a good night.